Tristan, as you guys went back and looked at the film of your game against the Heat, what are some of the things that stood out to you?
I feel like it showed a good character of the group. Sticking with it, playing fast. I feel like there's still a little bit of a playing style that everybody's getting used to. But I feel like we did a great job executing that, and now we just gotta kind of put two playing styles together, which is the defensive identity that we've been having these last couple of years, and still being able to play fast and do it over a long period of time.
How much does kind of a character win like that, where you have to kind of figure it out and gut out a win at the end, how much does that build confidence in that new playing style, and that, like, okay, we keep working at this, it's going to work, we have it in there?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, there's obviously still a lot of things that we look at that we can work on and that we can improve, but I feel like a win is always a good feeling, any way, shape, or form. So definitely builds a little bit of momentum and a feel-good spirit within the group, and trusting in the system that we have.
What stood out to you about your performance from the other night, maybe when you look back at it?
Just doing a good job, being aggressive, taking on the role of being somebody that makes plays and is willing to make plays and play through mistakes as well, and taking shots when they're open, driving the ball when I can, and being rock solid defensively.
How difficult is it taking the open shot sometimes? Like, you want to make the extra pass, but you also want to find the right shot. What is that balance like?
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, the right play is the right play. So I feel like everybody in this group is trusting in each other, and wants everybody to make the right decisions, and that's what we're continuously working on. So there's always the one decision that's obvious, and most of the time that's the right one to make.
This team has always prided itself on its depth and its bench scoring. When about the time you came in the game, Miami pulled away a little bit in the first quarter. How important is it to have the reliability of that group and the group that you play with to be able to make up those deficits and be able to kind of stabilize things for this team?
Yeah, I mean, we're trying to be one of the deepest teams in the league, so we have the talent, we have the players for it, so just gotta make sure that we stay solid and there's no drop off once we get into rotations and once we get into substitutions, and that's also part of my responsibility coming in from the bench, just as much as everybody else's.
What challenges?
Big shots late yesterday. At the end of the third quarter, gave us the lead, or gave the Magic the lead, and then in the fourth quarter cut it from 7 to 4. Those high pressure shots, where does that confidence come from to allow you to hit those shots and make those big impact plays?
Just reps, being confident in oneself, and just knowing that you've been in the gym and been working on your game, and once again, those are the right plays to make, and being out there and being aggressive is the best thing that I can do for my teammates to help. So I feel like I did a pretty good job of that the other night.
You had a lot of good off-ball movement as well, and hitting a lot of shots coming off of like side screens and moving off the ball. With the off-season that you had, how much did that help with the confidence for those type of shots?
Yeah, I mean, I don't just work on standstill threes. Obviously, trying to manipulate different shots and make it a little bit harder on me, just so the regular shots feel a little bit easier. And those are all shots that I've worked on and I've taken before. So it's not like overly crazy. I mean, it feels normal.
Thanks, Tristan.
Thank you.
Appreciate it, Tristan.
Thank you.